Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for Living Local, your lifestyle show for all things Charleston and beyond. I'm Ashley Meservey.
Finding the perfect solution to a problem is always a good thing, especially when it comes to your home, as many of these decisions not only impact your quality of life, but your wallet as well. Today, we are taking a look at how the experts at Tailored Living can transform any space from the garage to an office or closet into one that meets all of your needs and more.
Joining us today, we have Polly Epstein. We're here at Tailored Living inside the Budget Blinds showroom across from Tanger Outlets. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course.
Okay, so let's first off talk about Tailored Living. What is it?
Tailored Living is a whole home organization company. So the majority of what we do is closet, custom closet, design, installation, and organization in that area. Also pantries, entertainment centers, garage organization, some flooring. A big push that I've seen lately is storage areas that are motorized, actually racks that lift up and down, as well as cabinetry in the garage. Whole bunch of emphasis on garage organization and what do you do with that two-car garage and what are you going to put in it, and I can help with that.
So what are some of the ways you've transformed a garage? Because I mean, I typically think of it as a place you just put all that stuff that you think you may use down the road. So how do you?
Well, that's a very common position. It ends up to be where everything goes to. So the first thing is to decide that you want to make the renovation, and we want to sort of get I'll get the homeowner to buy into, let's go through and decide what's important and what's not important and how are we going to do this. And so it really gets to where we try to sort of classify what they have, what are we keeping, what are we getting rid of, when do we call the Kidney Foundation or someone to pick up. And so I just really look at what our goals are, what they want to see, and then provide some great solutions.
And I would really be curious to know. I'm curious to know this because you seem very organized and put together. So what is your philosophy when you're approaching chaos and there's just clutter, and how do you actually have to help them get rid of stuff?
I do.
So how do you do that?
So if you haven't used it in a year, it needs to go. I mean, that's the thing. If there's that sweater that you're keeping for nostalgic reasons and you no longer need it, it needs to go. So that helps, and a lot of times people don't even notice. We get a box, or I help them with the idea of get a box for things that you know you want to do. So like
it's
that sorting through, and sort of sometimes just bringing the attention that this is the single area we're going to focus on. We find that it's manageable. You can work through it.
Because it can be an emotional thing, right?
Absolutely. You kind of need a wingman, and I can come in and be your wingman.
I love that. Speaking of wingmen and women, you actually have great experts that are working alongside you, right?
We do. In the showroom at Tanger Outlet, Debbie would be the key face that if you were to come down, you would ask for, and she can walk you through our area. You can see behind that we've got a couple of showrooms set up with all of our featured parts, and she can do a great job taking you through what we can offer.
And you really can customize this stuff?
Everything is custom. Every part and piece is custom to what your specific needs are and your specific size.
Okay, so how do you start the process? Do you go to their homes? Do they come in with pictures?
A lot of times initially it's here with Debbie, and you kind of walk through and we set up an appointment, and then I'm the designer who would show up and come down and meet with you. And I end up sitting on the floor of either the garage or a lot of times you'll find me in the closet sitting in there. And we actually count shoes. We actually measure how many feet of hanging, long hanging. So we fill a sort of real detailed information sheet about what the specific needs are. Then we talk about what's working and what isn't working, and then I have a CAD program and I will design the closet right there.
I love that.
And then we can look at all the parts and pieces and if we've hit the budget or if we haven't. And the beautiful thing about what we're doing is all one day. It's on that appointment. When I leave, you will have your drawings, you will have your cost, you will have and then from there, generally it's a couple phone calls or come back to the showroom. We kind of go from there.
Okay, I got to ask this other question. When it comes to a pantry, are you like a label maker person? Or everything has its place though, right?
Everything has its place, and without the labels, we hope that you go in and it's intuitive, where you think your spices go in the spice rack. You know, your pullouts, cans can go in a scoop front drawer. So when you walk in, it's very clear. You have designated areas, and we've defined those areas for you. So the cookies are in the basket that rolls out, and the kids know exactly where that is.
The kiddos, yeah. It's always good that they know that more of that stuff is. Okay, before we go, is there anything else we need to know? Just come on by your showroom, right? It's beautiful here, inside Budget Blinds.
What's really neat about the showroom is that it is the one-stop shop where you can come look at window treatments and come and explore our whole area and look at some of the solutions that we provide, and really help you get down the road, especially with new homes. There's usually that, well, what do I put on the window and what are happening in my closet? So we can really help get through that process.
And you know, Pinterest, that also causes all kinds of crazy stuff going on.
All kinds of crazy stuff.
They need to just come in and talk to you.
That's right.
All right, Polly, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
And for more information, head online to tailoredliving.com/Charleston-SC.